Hello YouTube, this is Sean Patrick Ryan Smith, aka the Pipe Smoking Specialist. And today's episode, as I already told you, is going to be about pipe smoking accessories and all the things you can use to enhance your pipe smoking experience by having a few necessary tools and things you need to have. It's also going to feature the episode that brings us this. To start off with, we're going to get ourselves a stand. Pipe smoking stands, of course, you might want to have, so you have something for your pipe on at the end of the day smoke. This one here I got from Tommy's Tobacco Shop. Came with the original pipe itself. I like it. I quite enjoy it. You get some fancier ones made of wood, and they can hold up to, somewhere between 7, sometimes 9. In the Pipe Cigars catalog there I showed y'all, you can actually get some that actually have up to as many as 9. It spins around a circle with a tobacco jar in the middle. Also, another piece that you might want to get your hands on is this, for the traveling man in you. This here's a tobacco pouch. Stores a pipe right in here. Ta-da! Complete with your filters, of course. These are from the Savinelli company. These are made of balsa wood. You can get these in the Pipe and Cigars magazine for about, I'd say about $1.50 maybe. You can also use it to slide in the slot. Up here you store your tobacco. You also have an extra place here for like your clean tools and whatnot, which I'll be showing you soon. This here's from the Big Ben company, and the pipe I was smoking is also from Big Ben, so it actually kind of works out. Got a way to carry your tobacco in your pouch to go with it. Next, you're going to want to get yourself one of these. It's a nice little tool. I bought one when I was in the Army. It cost you about $4. It's a 3-in-1 tool. You got your tamper, of course, to tamp your tobacco down. This here for cleaning it, and this here is for cleaning out the stem for the most part. It gets those little hard to reach places. And if that still doesn't work for you, don't worry. You can always get yourself one of these pipe cleaners. As the name implies, that's what they were made for. It cleans out the stem and the bowl. Makes it easier to clean it out. Gets all that debris out of there. Now, of course, if you're like me, you want to go the extra mile. To which, of course, you need to get yourself a nice little ashtray. I happen to have one. Bought this when I was up in the Army. I like it. It works. Serves its purpose. And of course, it was designed for this type of thing. Here it is. This here is a, I think it's Peterson, maybe it's a Bjorn Nielsen ceramic bowl. Ashtray it's called. Also got to show you guys. It has this here for when you tamp out, so you can knock all your ash out of it. Cost you about $10 when I bought it, maybe even more. It's made of pure ceramic. It's got 3 holders on it, of course, and you can use it to bash out your pipe so you can knock out that loose ash so you can clean out your pipe. Other tools and accessories we do not have, but the nice thing is I can tell you what you can get. For example, tobacco storage, of course. You're going to want to get yourself some mason jars, or better yet, go into Pipe and Cigars magazine, for example, and they got all kinds of neat little tobacco holders, special jars for holding quantities of tobacco, so that way you can keep them from drying out, because you don't. If tobacco gets exposed to air, it'll dry out, and it'll burn faster, and you won't get to enjoy it as much. A typical pipe smoke should last you about 45 minutes to an hour, so of course you want that to last a little longer. Also, another thing you want to do, it's not necessarily part of a kit or whatnot, but I still think it serves its purposes. You're going to get yourself a nice little box of matches. Matches are better because it burns better, burns evenly. It doesn't use butane, doesn't give you any flavor other than when you're smoking in your pipe. And as you can see, well, combination of these tools, a combination of these items actually allows you to have a better, enjoyable smoking experience. Plus, at the same time, it gets you set. Better off than I was when I first started. Didn't even have an ashtray. Had a tamper, didn't have an ashtray or anything like that. Another thing I want to talk about was these real quick and get more elaboration on are these. Pipe filters come in 2 different kinds I discovered. Usual paper filters or these lovely little beauties. Like again I said, these are from Savinelli. They're made of balsa wood. They're triangular. They go good with all Savinellis, but I've used them in some of my other pipes because they do a bit better job. They're a little shaky, but as you can see, You know, very pretty. They work. They serve their purpose. The nice thing about these things is that they can be used in just about any pipe and they'll fit in most of your stems. And it absorbs a lot better too. They're also recyclable to an extent because you can rinse them out and squeeze all the nastiness out of it. Otherwise, you can get yourself the typical Dr. Grab-Out filters, which I do not have on me right now, which are one-use filters usually, and you have to trade them out every day. One bad thing about Dr. Grab-Out filters, unfortunately, is because they're made of paper, they absorb a lot quicker. And unfortunately, they're not recyclable. Once you've used it, you gotta toss it and you're done. So you can't get 3 or 4 uses out of it in this. However, if you want my advice, get yourself some Savinelli ones like these. Last longer. And the nice thing about them lasting longer is that you can get them more in bulk for a cheap price. And again, find them here in the Pipes and Tobaccos catalog. Excuse me, Pipes and Cigars catalog. Which finally brings us to this. Say you want to go to your local tobacco shop. Well, I can't find all these accessories that are PSP, so where would I get them? Well, that's easy. Go to my good friends here at the Pipes and Cigars magazine. Good catalog. I've actually started looking at this when I was in the Army. As you can no doubt see, they give you hundreds of different things you can look at, including special sales and things, so that way you can get different kinds. Also, the nice thing about this one is that it even comes with pipe stands, so you don't have to use these plastic ones. You can actually use these, and they come in different kinds, including the spinner one I told you about. The nice thing is, Pipes and Cigars catalog allows you to order more stuff for cheaper prices. It gives you a variety of pipes to smoke, and the good news is they do have a website. Go to pipesandcigars.com and you can get the catalog like I did. And you order through them, they'll send you catalogs of your orders. Like most things you order on the internet or you order out of a catalog anyway. So you want my advice? Check these guys out on the internet. And you'll be able to find some of the stuff you need. Plus you get sales. Plus you get things you can't find at your local smoke shops. This is convenient. Like I said, it's up to you. I've ordered out of them. They're great. That's where I got most of mine. And like I said, it's always good to see that we've got some things that we can look at and some things that we can have and things that we can buy. If you can't find a local smoke shop, don't worry. There's always the online stores. They work. And of course, last but not least, if you really want to make a killing, you can also go to your local supplies, local tobacco shops like I do, and sometimes you can order through them, and you might get it for a bit cheaper. Some of the pipes I even got, I actually ordered through a local tobacco shop, and they have down the price because they're selling it on their own. So also ask your local tobacco retail stores if they sell stuff through them, so that way you might be able to get the stuff you want cheaper, and you won't have to worry about spending an exorbitant amount of money. But, like I said, it's up to you. Well, like I said, try pipesandcigars.com. Go to them, try out their website, order some of your stuff through them. If you like it, you might actually find some stuff you need. You might even get it for a better price. You might even find stuff you can't find here in your local stores. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that about wraps up this episode. Until the next time, like I said, this is the Pipe Smoking Specialist saying, we are now observing radio silence.